go ahead and record. I probably should have started a second ago. All right. So I like just talking. I'm not worrying about a topic. But this is a good topic because I've gotten several messages recently, and you know, people are busting their butts coaching, and you know, it's paying off because you know, you're probably making some income, you're helping a crap ton of people, you know, but what you don't want to do is burn yourself out and become exhausted from this, because if you do, then you're just not going to want, I mean, it's not going to be as much fun anymore. So that's what tonight's going to be about, is like setting some boundaries and creating, you know, more of a system for you to still love this, but not be so consumed that it becomes a dread. And some of the stuff you already know, some of the stuff may be like, maybe that's a great idea. So just, you know, bear with me. Hey, Billy.
Hi.
Thanks for getting on.
How are we?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
Good.
I'm needing a nice, let me bring this down here.
What is it?
Yeah. Right, there it is. A Swai 7 superfood salad.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Wow. Looks good. Yeah. I'm glad you got on tonight. I know you've been so busy, so this might actually be a good call for you, just because.
Well, the farmers market is Friday also.
I know, but I can go.
Where?
Well, I'm not needed either.
I want to go to that farmer's market. Well, I'm going to, okay, let me think. Today's the 19th of April. We've got 11 days left in the month. And so plenty of time to reach whatever goals you set for yourself, whatever that may be. Success Club, 5, 10, whatever it may be. I know a few of you, Ronnie, you're already at Success Club. 6, right? Are you sure? Did you sell? You sold a challenge pack today.
No, not yet. So it's one of my customers. She wants to do a coach sign up for the discount. So I'm not sure what way she's going to go yet.
But I thought you sold one today.
If I did, I didn't know I did. Let me log back in.
You did. You know I'm a stalker.
Let me check that out.
I'm pretty sure you did. So I was like, heck yeah, girlfriend. We've got 11 days left. So anyway, I didn't mean to call you out. I mean, I can be embarrass people, but you deserve to be shout out too. So
Thanks.
yeah, she's rocking her business. Let me just tell you.
I can't mute it.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and give the media a call. And again, I love this just talking. So maybe next call we'll just talk. It's fun. All right. Because Facebook Live, you guys, if you're not using that, it is amazing. It's a little bit out of your comfort zone, obviously, at first, because it is putting yourself on video without, you know, you can't like reverse it or say, oh, never mind, I didn't want to say that, you know, because you just did, and it's live and people just saw you. So just kind of go in with the idea of what you're going to say before you get on, and it's more candid and it's fun. So definitely utilize it, because Facebook, the reason that they've got it set that way is so you won't use third-party tools. You won't use YouTube. You won't use any other click play post or whatever. They want you to use Facebook Live so that you'll stay on Facebook longer. Obviously, they want you to stay on Facebook longer. So what that means is your posts are going to be seen more. So you're going to get a lot more traction. Facebook is like, do this, and we're going to reward you for not using YouTube or using, I'm doing a training for, and Ronnie's doing it too. Jennifer Hayes is doing it too. It's learning how to maximize your life page. I've been fighting it tooth and nail. I love my personal page. Kel, you doing that too? Okay, cool. So I've only done a little bit of it so far, but it's very eye-opening that I created a like page a little bit after I started coaching, And I put a lot of time into it. Nothing happened with it. Well, I'll take that back. For a while, when Facebook was different, I got a lot of traction from it. I got a lot of new people, a lot of new friends through my like page, and then it died because Facebook changed. So I quit posting. I'm spending all this time on my like page and nothing's coming out of it. So screw it, I'm done. And I think my last post was like November. Well, looking back now, I've got 1,900 followers on that like page. Only 700 people are my friends. That's 1,200 people that I haven't connected with on my Facebook that really, they're sitting there. I mean, I should be connecting with them, right? So this course is a social media course, and you do have to invest in it. It was $297. I think it's going to be really worth it. The people that I've talked to, Tina Gonzalez, who is one of my favorite people on the planet, she went from, I think, like 2,000 or 3,000 followers. Now she's up to 13,000. And she said last month she had 21 Success Club points solely from her like page. Yes. She said, it's going to be slow. It's going to be a marathon, and it's going to take time to learn it. But once you do, she said, I wish I would have had when I first started coaching because it's that amazing. So, and I trust her, you know, she's like, I never would endorse something that's not worth it. So I said, okay. She said, do it now. So I'm not promoting it. I'm going to go through it, and, you know, I will share whatever tips I can so that you all will learn as well. And if you decide to do it, that's great. If not, that's cool too. But so far, the Facebook Live, you know, that silly thing that I did with the turkey sausage and turkey bacon, sandwich. It was fun doing it, and it felt so silly doing it. But people can see your personality more than just a post, a picture, and, you know. And it connected with, I mean, I think 1,000 people viewed it. That's crazy, you know, just from a simple sandwich. And so just play around with it and figure out how you can utilize it and maximize your business. So that's not the topic for tonight, so I kind of ran with that. But let's see, really quick, what else? Sneak peek is going well. You guys, if you didn't share your story, do that. We've got a lot of people. I think there's 100 people in there. That's some of us too, but there's a lot of people that are really interested in what we have, so can be connected in there as well. So I'm gonna go in after 10 minutes in the call. I'm gonna go ahead and go into, all right, so setting your business hours. This is something I'm terrible in doing, all right? So I'm the epitome of preaching something that I don't do, right? But that being said, I used to work a full-time corporate job. Let me mute. And commute, and, you know, everybody's circumstances are different, right? We all have life. We all have things that get in our way to where we can't focus on the business like we want to. That's normal. So we can't consume our every second with Beachbody. If we do, we're gonna burn out, and we're going to not enjoy it as much. So again, like one of my newer coaches who and I'm sure she's going to watch this because she watches the recordings, but it's her second month in coaching. She's hit Success Club 10 both months. Really, she'll be Emerald on Thursday. And she's like, this is so much fun, but I'm exhausted. I'm like, no, we don't want exhaustion 2 months in. That's not what this is about. So we need to figure out a way to still work this business, but use your time wisely. And that's setting your business hours. So just for instance, when I first started coaching, what I would do, this is just kind of a breakdown for me. Yours is going to be completely different. But first thing in the morning before I went to work, I would do a post in my fitness group or on Facebook, something, you know, motivational. And I would try to have that done the night before, like in my mind, so that I wasn't waking up going, what do I say? And then on my way to work, I would listen to personal development, right? So that's kind of killing a lot of birds right there with one stone. You want to focus on the activities that are going to help you grow your business. And obviously personal development is one. I turn the radio off. No more morning radio with people talking about senseless stuff that I really don't care about, right? Because that's all you hear in the morning. In the radio is people just talking about stuff, so personal development became my morning ritual on the way to work, whether it be a columnist, National Wake Up Call that I had never heard before, whether it be Danny Johnson. I was really big into Danny Johnson then, Darren Hardy, John Maxwell, podcast, anything. So my 20-minute commute was always that. Then your lunch break. Now, I know some of you have said before you don't get a lunch break. So, if that doesn't work for you, that's fine. But I would sit in my car during lunch and send invites or just connect with people for about 15, 20 minutes and have my lunch or whatever. And then after my workout at night, after I spent some time with Paul and cooked dinner and cleaned everything up, when I was usually watching about 3 or 4 hours of television, I decided to cut a little bit of it out. Not completely cut it out of your life. You don't want to deprive yourself of the things you enjoy, but spend a certain amount of time doing other things that are going to help you grow your business. So let's see. So basically what I know a lot of us do is as soon as we get a message, we feel like we have to respond. And that's on. So you're constantly on. But people respect you and they respect your time, and they're okay if you don't get back to them. And again, no, yeah, like The Bachelorette. I'm the worst. I'm always on. But I'm wanting you guys not to be, don't be me. Turn yourself off. Have your date nights, have your off time, but have your on time to where you're laser focused. So you're like, okay, from 9 to 10, I'm like, not scrolling through Facebook, not, doing, okay, from 9 to 10 or 15-minute block, set a timer. For this 15 minutes, I'm going to send invites like gangbusters. Once that timer goes off, stop, and then move on to the next thing. Timer. Connect with 5 people. Timer. And then once your business hours are over, you've actually done probably more than if you were just on nonstop, right? So that being said, again, people are not expecting you to be at their beck and call. We feel that way. I know I feel that way. And if you create that now, it's only going to get more and more and more and more and more because you're going to have more coaches on your team. You're going to have more customers. You're going to have more people depending on you. And if you're always on, then it's going to drain you. And we don't want that. We want you to be happy and enjoy this. This is supposed to give you flexibility and freedom, not tie you to your phone or tie you to the computer 24/7. So a great way, again, is to create a to-do list. And let me do a screen share real quick. It was so fitting that I just happened to see this in one of our coaching groups. Let's see. Why do I always get lost? Let me go in here. This is where I saw it. Okay, so a to-do list. And this isn't something maybe you necessarily feel like you have to do every single day, but at the end of the day, if you are wanting to grow your business, these are the things that you do want to focus on. Obviously, we know the vital behaviors, adding people to your network. This is, should be a quick thing to kind of just do every single day. Add 3 people. Bam, bam, bam. Invite 3 people to your next group. Share 3 times per day. Invite 3 people to learn about the business opportunity. Whatever your numbers are, they may not be the same. Maybe it's 1, maybe it's 5, maybe it's 10, wherever, whatever your goals are. Read and learn, lead by example, personal development, workout. And these are, inspire someone, make them smile. And then post in all your groups. And a lot of this is done maybe by Hootsuite. Maybe you plan your week out already, which is something that I highly recommend. Oh my gosh, it's a lifesaver to do. Hootsuite or some sort of scheduling system to where you're not having to post every single time. It's, you spend 30 minutes on Sunday night to create, post all your stuff for your groups, and then you're done. And you don't have to worry about, posting every single day. Of course, you go into those groups and you check on people, but the Hootsuite or Buffer or Postcron or any of those are amazing for planning out and scheduling your week. And then, let's see, I don't post on other SM sites. I don't know what that is. Small groups or something. I don't know what that is. Follow up. Obviously, that was our call last week. You want to follow up with people, plug into the office, get on our calls, and in the team page. This is a lot of stuff. So I know that it seems overwhelming in the scheme of things, but a lot of the stuff is like super, super easy to knock out. So let me get back. And I swear when I do a screen share, I can ever find. Okay, here we are. Okay, so again, to-do list. And a great thing to do is come up with what you're going to do tomorrow, tonight. So you can empty your brain tonight, and it's not, well, I got to do this tomorrow. You already know what you're going to do tomorrow. And then once, the next day comes, you already have an idea of, what you're going to do. Wake up with the set agenda. Who are you going to reach out to? What personal development you're going to do? Again, Hootsuite, like I said, just like a workout program, you have a calendar, right? So your calendar says on your workout, do cardio 1, do resistance 1, da, da, da. Same difference with your business. You have it, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. That way, this has been big for me recently, is staring at the screen and going, well, what do I say? Oh, God. I got to think of something inspiring to say. Oh, my God, I have nothing to say. So this is an idea. Get a journal. Anytime you have something that goes, oh, that was awesome, I'm going to post that. Save that in your journal or on an Evernote or on a spreadsheet. And so and every time you think of something and you've already posted for the day, your post that, you think that's, oh, that was awesome, post or save that information, save that for the time that you're going, I have nothing to say. And that way you have things to say always. You have a journal. Same with pictures. So maybe one day you're feeling really creative and you take a picture like, oh, that was cool. That was a cool angle. Take a few different angles, maybe change shirts, change outfits, mess your hair up a different way, maybe put on lipstick in one, take it off in the next, and save those pictures. So that's your creative time, right? So when you're going, oh, yeah, I just got my workout in and now I look terrible. There's no way in hell I'm posting a picture right now. You have this one that's kind of cool and you can spruce it up, put a cute little saying or inspirational quote on it, done. Maybe that wasn't you right that second, but it's still you. So it's just, making use of your time to where you're not spending an hour on a selfie. You're not spending an hour on, God, that's bad. Oh, I've got wrinkles in that one. No. Save them, fix them up, and recycle those babies. Who cares? So that's just an idea, the journal and the saving different pictures. So, what else? Track what you're doing every single day. Are you really doing the vital behaviors? If you're tracking maybe on a spreadsheet, on a app, on whatever, make sure you're actually using your time. So many times I'm like, God, I've been working all day and nothing's going on. And I'm like, not really, because I've been scrolling through Facebook for the past 2 hours and haven't talked to anybody. I haven't done my personal development. I haven't worked out and I haven't showered. So when you think you're busy working, are you working? Are you like, I'm not looking at one notification. I'm not looking at Lindsay Matway and what's going on in her life. I'm not looking at Brandy Bots. I'm looking at the people I'm connecting with. I'm looking at people I'm messaging. I'm looking at my personal development, or I'm looking at my team, connecting with my team or whatever. So keeping track of that, whether it's the business activity tracker or whatever means that you have. And at the end of the day, say, did I actually do those things? Let's see. Where's that coming from? Okay. So am I actually doing those things? Because so many times we think we're busy and we're really just not doing anything. It's easy to say we're inviting, but are you? Are you really connecting with people? And let's see. Again, I had said block off your time. Set a timer and attack. In that 15-minute, if you only have an hour the entire day and you block off 15-minute increments, those need to be laser focused increments that if you need to set a timer, do it and go, let's go 1, 2, 3, bam, 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 bam. And then, with intention and with purpose. All right. God, I have a lot of notes here. I'm just talking. La, timer. Okay. Journal, cycle posts. Well, I've already gone over most of the stuff that and if sometimes you're wondering like different things to post, you can always do like the theme. What's your theme for the week? Motivation Monday, Transformation Tuesday. What about it Wednesday? I don't know. Wacky Wednesday, Water Wednesday. I don't know. Whatever you have a theme. If you have Flex Friday, Food Friday, if you want to show fun recipe, whatever. So that if you want to create a system that way, so you're not constantly thinking, what do I need to say? What do I need to put out there? And let's see. I already went over what I was doing when I worked corporate, but yeah, that's pretty much all. Point is, whatever's going to work best for you. What's your schedule like? Where can you fit in Beachbody to where you are not at the end of the day going, I'm so exhausted, but nothing happened. I'm so exhausted, but I really didn't do anything, So just being mindful of sticking to and not overcomplicating what we do and just connect with people daily. Connect with people daily, message people daily, talk to people daily, show you care to people, daily, and just, actually putting in the effort and then calling it a day. If you've done everything and you've checked into groups and you feel like I'm productive, cut it off, cut it off. If your spouse or boyfriend or your dog is looking at you and they're like, really? I do exist. Then make sure they know that they exist, because it's important. It's important to designate that time too, and not just get so consumed. I mean, I know it's easy to get consumed because it's fun and you enjoy it, but when it starts to get to where, I had another coach say this isn't an all-day thing. I don't know. It shouldn't be an all-day thing. It shouldn't be an all-day thing. If you're doing the specific behaviors, do them, and then done. And start back tomorrow. It should not be an all-day thing. Don't watch me. I'm not a good example. I just have OCD. So anybody have any other tips? I don't want to run the calls always. I know you all have your insights and advice.
Okay. I just thought about it when you said that, shut it off. It's like an artist when an artist is working on a project and they're looking at it. They have to at some point turn away from it to get a different perspective. And it's just like with us here. I mean, we all have a life, whether it's another job, whether it's, like you said, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, things like that. And there's plenty of coaches that, work 3 to 6 and that's it. They're done, but we have to be consistent with it no matter what. That's all. But, it's just when you're constantly just looking at it, then, you have to shut it off. That way, when you do come back the next day, it's like, wow, I didn't see that. and and somebody might have posted something that's like just gave you that light bulb idea too.
Yeah, it's recharging. It's recharging yourself, just like your rest day, just like your workout. You don't work out 24/7. You work out for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and you get results, right? Because you do them. So the same with your business. Don't, feel like, if on the same side of the token, if you're not doing anything, you're just hanging out and you have nothing going on, and somebody messages you and you're like, oh, I want to respond back, of course, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're in like, I have so much going on, I can't even, think. No, hold on, it's cool. They're gonna wait till tomorrow. The decision that they make is not going to change that much in 10 hours. If they really, really want to coach, or they really, really want to drink Shakeology, if they really want to start a fitness program, 10 hours, getting back to them is not going to be detrimental to where they're like, oh, never mind. Never mind. I don't want to do that anymore. So just keep that in mind. And they respect you and care enough about you to where that they don't want you to feel like you have to be on all the time. So I don't know if any of that helped, if there was anything that stood out at all. Yeah? Okay. Well, next week I will be away. So Christina Millar, she has sometimes we combine calls. So whatever she's doing most likely is what I'm going to give you the Zoom for. So we're not going to cancel the call just because I'm not here. But what else? Do we just want to talk again? That was fun.
I just wanted to say thanks for allowing me to be a fly on the wall. I know I'm not, officially one of your coaches, but, Heather's my upline coach. But, I'm working on building my team and doing my own team calls. And so I wanted to reach out to the other boss leaders and get a feel. I know I kind of connected with you a little bit at Summit. So I hope I get welcome back because I love the vibe of your group. So I love it.
No, you just need to remind me to send you the link. I almost forgot, so I'm glad you sent me a message.
I wasn't sure. But I just wanted to say thank you. I loved it. It was very great. And I love the different vibes. So, yeah.
Good. Well, thanks for getting on.
Absolutely. As long as I'm welcome back, I'll keep coming back.
Okay. Hey, the more the merrier, I feel like. I love seeing everybody's faces, and it doesn't matter. We're still part of the same team, even though I'm not your upline. So
I know, exactly. I just love connecting with all of our other leaders, and because everybody's vibe is different, everybody's feel is different, everybody's approach to how they work things, it varies. So I think that it's excellent connecting not just with your own personal team, but the entire boss organization is just full of huge diversity, and not utilizing it is just you're wasting resources. And that's what I figured. I was talking to Jen. She's like, girl, just message her. I'm like, is it allowed? She's like, yeah, hello, we're all the same team. What are you talking about? I'm like, all right. So I finally did. I ripped off the Band-Aid.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. I mean, it's so funny because calls, I feel like at the end of the day, is what has kept me going. I mean, I never miss a call. Like with Heather, still get on her calls. I got on every single one of her calls when we first started. Team Coaches in Motion, I used to get on every single one, listen to it, because there's always something you're going to get. You may be like, it might be repetitive, like 90% of the call, but 10% you're like, oh yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
So, there's always a nugget. I'll say the National Wake Up Call, there's always something. So I thrive off of calls. It's just, and now that we have Zoom, before it was just the free conference calling, and there's no connection there. You just hear somebody talking, So this is awesome. But hey, Nicole, I love your hair. You have the best hair ever. Anybody have anything else?
amazing alphabet to
I'm getting my liver ready for Cabo.
That's right. I loved your cup today, by the way. Oh my God, I want one of those. Like if somebody tracks that down for you, you got to share the link. That's all I got to
One
say.
of my girlfriends from high school, she does everything, you know, she did our team shirts, our Posh shirts. She's all into like just fun shirts and anything that's embroidered or whatever, but she was like, I can do that cup for you. And I was like, oh, okay, well then I'm totally going with you. I'm not going to go with somebody that I don't know whenever you can do it for, you know, and I can help your business. So she messaged me today. She's like, I can still do it. I'm like, I'll get to you. I promise we'll do it.
We'll make a bulk order and customize it.
Yeah. And I also thought about doing Posh cups maybe too.
I thought about that too. I totally thought about that.
Yeah, it'd be fun, like a coffee mug or even a Shakeology cup or something. I don't know, maybe just something. I'll get one for. But anyway, what you doing, Yolanda? She's like, no. Don't call on me.
I just got called out.
Team Z. More and more people are talking about Team Z. So it's funny. Somebody posted in the wall today. They're like, is this legit? And everybody's like, yes, it's amazing. It's so good. So, yeah. If I hadn't just invested in this like page, I probably would do it. But I don't know. Something about this course people are raving over. So I can't wait to share what I learned.
How far have you gotten? I've only gotten through mod 1 just because work's been crazy and both my kids started soccer.
I haven't gotten through that. I've just gotten through the beginning, where he goes over the different pages and stuff, and
the early bird videos.
Yeah, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, my cover photo needs a lot of work, and everything about my page needs work. I used to stock picture every single thing in my like page, like motivation, and it was never me. Not one picture was me. It was always just it was like Instagram. It was like Pinterest, like you said, a Pinterest board of different inspirational stuff. No wonder nobody connected with me. They're just seeing the same thing you can see on Pinterest all day long. So
I'm only on module 2, and I'm already getting new likes. Like not a whole bunch. Like hold the phone's not nothing to write home about, but I got no likes for like a year, no matter what I put on there. And I'm already getting like 1 or 2 a day. So I'm like, woohoo. And I feel like I haven't done anything, really. Like a little tiny bit.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm actually, I reached out to somebody on Fiverr to do my cover page because like I've never done like a really good cover page. I totally got called out on ooh, I got some bad back feet. The pick, play, post. I was guilty of that. Like, I had one of those. I was like, oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, I'm totally guilty of that.
They were bashing that. They were bashing it. They were like, that's terrible. And I was like, oh, my God.
How is that so bad? So I used to do, like, I get how they were talking about how it could be very busy and too much to kind of get. So I've limited down because I can't go cold turkey on that, just because I think that so many people just connect with seeing you actually doing it and see that we struggle with our workouts too. Like we might be coaches, but I still got like a good 20, 25 pounds to lose. You know, I'm right there and they want to see us that we're doing the exact same things. We had the same struggles. So I scaled it down to just like one still picture and one video instead of having lots of things going. So I kind of got their point on that and I'm trying to go with the theme and only doing one. So, but yeah, when they said that, I was like, I don't know if I can go cold turkey on that.
They're not afraid for, constructive criticism at all, which is good because they're not trying to sugarcoat anything. It's like, you're not doing the right thing. Sorry.
Yeah, on mine, somebody was like, well, I'm sorry, but I think this. And they were like apologizing. I'm going, don't apologize. I need to hear this stuff right now. Like, you just rip off the Band-Aid and like, tell me what it is, and I'll just have to process it and deal with it, because at the end of the day, if your potential clients and customers are thinking that, what good does it do you?
Right.
You just gotta go there. So
yeah.
I'm very excited to see what the rest of the course offers. I have another coach that's doing it with me, and she keeps talking to me. She's like, how are you doing on it? She's like, already in mod 2. And I guess there's some interview or something that she's like, Kelly, are we going to do the interview together? I was like, whatever it is. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's what I said to Natalie. I was like, did you get to the interview yet? She's like, what? No, what are you talking about? I'm like, okay, when you get there, let me know.
Good. I don't feel so bad.
I'm trying to take it like bit by bit, just like I don't want to get completely overwhelmed and we're like, oh, never mind. Just like it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. So.
And even people that aren't doing the training, like I've rewatched the couple first free hangouts, like the pre-call hangouts before the group started, and those I think are up for whoever wants to watch them. I watched those like 2 or 3 times each, and I got stuff out of it, like where I was going like, oh, really? Okay. So I think it was anything. So.
I could totally see how that would be because I was listening to them while I'm at work. So I'm trying to multitask because I work full time and I don't have a lot of time for like my commute time that used to be my personal development time. I'm now connecting with my coaches in WhatsApp. Like a couple of my business builders were always messaging. So I'm catching up with their messages during my commute time. So I'm trying to, instead of listening to the radio, at work, I'm trying to listen to videos in my PD while I'm at work, so multitasking. So I could totally see how going back and re-listening, you'd get a lot out of it.
Yeah.
What is it that you're using? The app?
WhatsApp.
What is that?
It's like a free audio, like chat app. You can connect with people. You can invite. Like we have our group. It's like me. See, it's very, very popular. It's free. It's totally unlimited. There used to be, I guess, a subscription. You can invite people to your groups. You can create like little mini groups. Like me, Yummo, and Cheyenne have like a three people. Yeah, just search WhatsApp, and it's all video. You can either share videos, you can share pictures, you can share audio recordings, and so it's kind of like a live chat almost. Like we respond differently, and it works really well for us because Yummo's a night nurse. So sometimes her schedules don't click with ours, and because they're two of my biggest business builders, I see them becoming my first 2 diamonds. I'm able to keep in touch with them on a regular, and then I can create like smaller groups with other coaches and they can respond to me whenever they have a chance. It's 10 times better than Facebook voice messages.
Okay.
Is what it is.
Cool. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just sent you the link on the app.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Yeah, so I got to figure out a way to not have all the storage in my phone. Because all my pictures are on my phone. There's a way to like move those somewhere, right? Is it iCloud? Billy, stop.
I use the Amazon one. If anybody has Prime, you can move pictures, a bunch of pictures for free. Prime has like some thing you can use.
Okay.
You can also use, if you have a terabyte, like I just moved 1,000 pictures. If you have like a hard drive, you can kind of connect both to your PC and then slide those over. Mm-hmm. And then you have an iPhone. Yeah.
Every time I go to the picture, it says my memory's full, and I'm like, I don't want to I delete pictures. I'm like, I don't want to delete this one or this one.
Yeah, I saved them and moved them over to a terabyte. So.
Okay. But don't you have storage on the cloud, Natalie?
Probably.
Okay, because I think I got 1 terabyte and it's $1 a month.
Wow. Oh, that's
good. I didn't know that.
Is that something in my background?
No, where it's coming from.
No, I think that was me.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, I reached like a storage maximum capacity on my Samsung. I was like at the point where I had like minimal apps. I was constantly deleting stuff like my back messages on WhatsApp, cleaning that out, transferring pictures off my phone, like looking at everything. Text messages, do I need this? Do I need this? And then I upgraded to the Galaxy S7 with the 32 gigs. And so, yeah.
Let me tell you something that I learned. Your text messages are saved forever. Okay, that is memory. If you don't need it, go into your settings, and I only keep mine for 30 days. After 30 days, that's it. Sorry, it's gone. But when I first set that up, it saved me like 4 gigs of memory right there.
If you ever needed to access like business text messages, though, if it's saved forever, where do you get it, Billy?
It's just in the history. You just have to scroll back.
Oh.
Yeah, if you have, unless you delete a conversation, a text message conversation, it will be there. You just have to continually scroll back to wherever it was and get it.
It's almost like a cookie, like in a computer.
Cookie.
Yeah, like when cookies get saved, what they call them, my computer. Almost the same thing.
Yeah, you heard what perked her up.
I don't even have a sweet tooth. I don't even know why I said that. Well, what else? Anybody have anything? This is fun, just chatting. We want to get a picture. I wanted to see if I could do this with my first picture. Hold on. This is really hard with one hand. All right, 1, 2.
Wait.
Ah, that didn't work. Sorry, guys. Oh my God. This is what happens when you have a glass of wine.
Thank you.
All right, I took one. I'll take one more. Okay.
All right.
You're going to call us the drunk team.
I am a member for life.
No longer posh is what's the word? Lush.
Yeah.
Lush
awesome.
Empire.
Priceless. Sign me up.
Something about wine on Facebook and it explodes. Coffee and wine and food. It's like anything you can consume besides Shakeology. People are like, ooh. It's so true. All right. Well, let's see. It's 8:45, so we'll go ahead and cut it. But thank y'all for getting on. I hope you got something out of it. And again,
Super you, Cinderella has lost a glass slipper.
Good night, everybody.
I'll post next week what the call is with Christina, and I haven't asked her yet, but she doesn't mind. But I'm sure she'll have some good content. But I hope y'all have an amazing week and go out there and kick some major booty. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.